Happy Saturday. We're back. We've been gone for a minute. We have been under the weather. First, he was sick. And then for me taking care of him, I got sick. And now our little one is sick. So we are here live again. So True Live with our live Q&A every Saturday. We have been under the weather. So, how has your week been?
It's been pretty rough, but okay. It's okay. This week was much better than last week due to the fact that I was under the weather. Mm-hmm. And you took care of me, and I appreciate that. And I took care of you last week, or the following Saturday.
Yes, so. When I wasn't feeling well, and now I'm back, and I feel good, and we're going live. So, we have a question from Carmelita. Carmelita, I hope you're listening. This is Carmelita from Facebook. And the question is, let me go to it first. The question is, whatever happened to picnics? What happened to the man and the woman going to picnics and showing affection with the blanket and a glass of wine and some little grapes? And what happened to all of that? Well, Carmelita, we still do that.
We still do that. We don't call them picnics.
No.
And there's a reason why we don't call them picnics.
But we'll
because
get into that.
There was always a origin of the word picnic.
Yes.
So,
but not to get too much into that.
Not to get too much into that. But we do enjoy each other. So, and there's nothing wrong with you even bringing it up to your significant other. Hey, let's do go out to the park and sit down and have these little romantic luncheons.
Yes, and relaxing, having a nice gathering at the park is something that I think every couple should try to experience.
Yeah, yes.
It's nice, it's refreshing, you know?
It is something different. It brings something different brings something to the back to the relationship.
Yes.
You know what they call it, chivalry,
and bringing back that just something different. I mean, it's not even different. It never go out of style. Going to the park, setting up a picnic with you and your family, and just relaxing. That will never go out of style.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think the last time we did was when?
Last weekend. No, week before last.
No, it was before I got sick.
Yeah, so 3 weeks ago, last month.
Yeah, it was good. It was a shocking, surprising thing also. So, out of the blue. Just do that sometime, young men.
Yes. Just set up a nice picnic. You say, hey, let's go to the park, love bug, or whatever you want to call your significant other nickname. And then you can get you some grapes, some strawberries,
some wine.
Get some little finger food to add, and take your family or you and your significant other. Y'all go out there and just relax.
So
you really don't need
I'm about to fall off this damn stool. Oh, my bad.
You sure enough is. Go ahead and reach for your wise. It's a good thing to go and have a nice picnic. I mean, picnic or gathering, what have you. Picnic.
I hate that word.
Okay, so what should we call it?
Probably just call it. Let's just have some quiet time.
Quiet time, a nice gathering, a social event, or something like that. Something like that. So
we've been saying it for so long. Picnic. So
it's kind of can't help it.
Yeah, that's true. What's that you drinking on, Miss Hydie?
I'm drinking this raspberry tea. Hey, Carmelita. This actually raspberry tea is from this company called Steep Lovers.
Steep Lovers?
Go visit them on Instagram. Steep, STEEP, Lovers.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to, I want to recognize Foreign Smoke.
Yes, Foreign Smoke.
Foreign Smoke. We are so grateful. He has some
really nice clothing. Thank you so much for it.
Thank you so much. Real nice, comfortable gear.
New York wear. Seriously.
I really love it, man.
Material.
So again, we thank you. Visit him on Instagram at Foreign Smoke. Oh, nice gear. Thanks again, Foreign Smoke.
Yes. So, okay, back to the questions. Now, next question is, my wife and I wanted... Oh, also, this person is Jake from Instagram.
Jake? I hope you're there, Jake.
I hope you're listening, Jake. So, my wife and I wanted to start a business, but we are afraid that it will ruin our relationship due to things we hear. What is your advice? Well...
Being that my wife and I have a business together.
Yes.
Initially, for me, it was kind of hard. She was being, she wasn't, what they call it, insubordinate.
I was.
She didn't want to listen. I had to put her in a place. I fired her at least
hold on. Yes, he did try to fire me, but let me
then
tell
you quit a couple of times.
I quit, and he fired me. Yes,
He
there's going to be
turned in
some.
the keys about 4, 5
There are going to
times.
be challenges starting a business with your spouse.
Yeah.
When we started, it was all good. You know, the thing was this: I was doing everything. Yes, doing everything.
Yeah, administratively.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Administratively, love.
I know that. That's everything because I did everything.
Yeah.
So again, that's including revising business plans, setting up meetings, doing the meetings with, investors and things like that. Yeah. But again, like I said, it's a challenge. He really fired me initially. A few times.
Oh, we didn't talk a couple of days one time.
Well, it wasn't a couple of days.
Well, it was a couple of hours. I was pretty upset, and you was upset.
Hours, not days.
Okay, well,
we have never went to bed mad with each other.
Well, no, we ain't gonna do that.
So what you talking about?
Well, even though we said we were sorry, I was still mad.
Well, I was mad too. But you know what? Again, start a business with your spouse is going to be a challenge.
Very challenging.
Very challenging. Yeah. It's going to affect you emotionally and all that stuff like that. And you may have to just sit aside and say, hey, listen. Yeah. We are not business. We're not husband and wife. We're business partners. Let's talk to each other such as business partners. That's how you're going to be able to get things done.
That's true. But being that I'm retired Navy and I was in a management position,
oh Lord,
and I was kind of used to,
aggravating people.
No.
By nature, he was busy aggravating people.
No, honey, I ran things.
Okay,
but listen,
you aggravate people.
I was not. But so anyway, I was used to being in that leadership position. So when I tried to bring it to our company, to our business, Hydie wasn't having that. So, I fired her a couple of times.
You can't run everything like the military. The military has a lot of great qualities that you could implement in daily businesses. Mm-hmm. However, you don't want to do that with Hydie.
That's true. I learned it the hard way. So if you're going to have a business with each other, just sit down some time and just explain to them, hey, this is how I am, or this is how I am,
mm-hmm. Try to be open with the person. Let them know that, I can't say being an a-hole, but you're going to get some a-holes that you'll be dealing with. You can deal with people that think they over your business. Yeah. So just keep in mind, when you start business with your spouse, just know that there's going to be a lot of emotional things involved, mm-hmm. and you're going to have to try to set that aside and say, okay, this is a business, not our relationship. Let's put that aside.
Put it aside.
And it could be done. We do it all the time now. Before, I want to knock him out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to knock him out a lot of times. When he be boxing the air and stuff like that, take some on punches, just knock you out. But you good.
You are too, love.
Okay. All right. So here's another question. This question is from Sarah. From where? Oh, LinkedIn. Sarah, I hope you're listening. My teenage daughter is pregnant, and I'm so scared for her. Whoa. Is there any advice you could give me? Well, Sarah, I'm going to give you advice that I would have given myself. I was a teenage mother. I got pregnant at 17. I had my daughter at 18. As a teenage mother, I will wish that I had the advice to just the great support that any mother would want to give another mother. Don't look at her as just being your daughter. Look at her as being a future mother. She needs your help right now. She needs your advice.
That's a good way of looking at that.
Don't just look at her as being my daughter is pregnant. Look at her as this is another mother that is carrying a child for the first time, and she needs my advice.
That is awesome. That's a good answer.
So try to sit aside time and talk to her, and try to understand everything that you went through. Feel that, mm-hmm. sympathize and empathize mm-hmm. with her. So
go back to when you was
when you were pregnant. If you were pregnant, or any advice you were when you were pregnant, try to implement that with the conversation that you and her will have. And just make her feel good, because she's going through something emotionally. Her hormones are raging.
She's embarrassed.
She don't know what she want to do. Yeah. She don't know if she's doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. So try to give her great advice as being mother to a mother versus mother and daughter. And then after you go into that mother to a mother stage, then try to approach it more as if you are her mom in the daughter situation.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think that coming from the father, if I was, the teenager with the daughter that was pregnant, I'd probably be upset initially.
Yeah.
Probably whoop her a couple of times.
What the hell? You want to beat the girl?
I mean, just I would be really disappointed.
You're gonna beat the girl
because you and I have already talked to her.
Well,
about,
if it was a plan, now you can't get mad if there wasn't a plan. If you didn't go to that child, and when you seen her, even when she getting an age, just know that
even when she was
human.
developing,
yes, because she's human.
Yeah.
Her hormones are raging. She's gonna want to do things.
And it's
she's
natural.
Human.
It's a natural thing. Yeah, that's it.
You can't get mad at your daughter if they start to want to explore themselves in a sexuality way because
it's natural.
It's natural again. So. That's just so messed up.
Yeah, you just got to talk to them. You just got
like we did our daughter. Yeah. We talked to her, and at first it was hard for me because I was new to it. She went to him first.
Yeah.
Versus coming to me first. You would think she would come to me first, but
no, she wasn't pregnant. Was she?
No, she wasn't pregnant. But I'm talking as far as
opening
up that dialogue, so that they're comfortable to talk to you. So just go to your daughter and speak to her regarding mother. Yeah,
and let her know that you'll be there 100% with her,
please,
and for her.
Please don't make her feel bad. So here's another question. This question is from Greg. No, I'm sorry, not Greg. This question right here is from Kelly. Kelly is from LinkedIn. Okay, I'm a 21-year-old nanny of a 7-year-old girl. The parents are super duper sweet, but I'm extremely attracted to the father, and he flirts with me when his wife is at work.
What?
His wife came home and caught him flirting with me. Since then, the wife treats me kind of at a distance. I want to talk to her about it because I don't want to lose my job. What shall I do?
You should just be professional. How does she know he's flirting with her?
I don't know.
Obviously, she's feeling.
No, that ain't gotta know.
Well,
that's a question. What kind of question is that?
Obviously,
how do she know? And but she's 21. She's 21 years old. Who wouldn't want to know somebody flirting with her? Because she said, look, did you hear what she just said? The girl
obviously
said,
she's standing around waiting on these flirts.
She said she's attracted to the man.
Oh, she's attracted.
Yeah, she's attracted to the man. So she already feeling him anyway.
Yeah, just go fill her another application somewhere else.
So if you're already feeling somebody, Kelly,
go become a nanny at some old people's house, at the old folks' home or something like that. Don't be trying. I know you're not trying to do this, Kelly.
You can't help who you're attracted to.
Yeah, but just.
Sierra Lane said she should sit down and talk to her. I agree. She should sit down and talk to her before she don't have a job.
But the lady gonna fire her if she tell this lady that
Well, it is what it is. I mean, I think that you should sit and, first of all, find you another job just in case the conversation don't go out right. Yeah. Start putting in applications elsewhere.
How would you feel if we had a nanny and she was, attracted to me?
And she come and tell me that you flirt with her?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I will both of y'all behinds for just trying me up in my just messing up my energy, just throwing off my focus of what I'm doing. I will fight both of y'all. I will disturb the peace.
Let's get this young lady that said she need to sit down. What if
Sierra, what would you do if you were with a significant other, or if you are with your husband and you had someone try and start falling for your husband, and she's a nanny and she take care of your children? What would you do with her? Would you would you fire her? Well, definitely I'm a fighter. Fight her and fire her, both of them.
What? Why would you
fight?
Why would you fight her?
And fight. Because if she's going to admit that she's attracted to you.
Get rid of her.
And you too.
Yes,
both of y'all get out of here.
Yeah. And he just may be a person that's just friendly. She took it the wrong way. He may not be flirting with her. He may listen. I ain't getting ready to lose my wife.
Well, that's like me and you both. We both friendly people.
We friendly people, and they always take it.
We flirting with they retarded butts.
Yeah, somebody said y'all swingers or something like that. Because we're so friendly.
We're from the South. friendly. Hospitality goes a long ways down here. And people get that misconstrued with we're flirting with them, but we just cool. We just, I don't know. Being nice now is considered flirting. You got to be evil and mean these days now. Leave me alone. Don't say hey to me.
Leave me alone.
Okay. All right. So again, suggestions to Kelly if you are watching from LinkedIn. Just keep in mind that you're gonna have to sit this lady down, and in the meantime, go look for you some other jobs because you don't know how it's gonna turn out, honey.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Yeah.
Being real with you completely. Okay, so next one. I am a married man that have a best friend that is a female. My wife don't like it and she think there's something going on, but the female and I have been friends since college. Is my wife wrong? No, she's not wrong.
No, she's
Hey Ella. She said, hey Bishop.
Hey, Ella.
No, you're not wrong, Kelly. I'm not Kelly. I'm sorry, wrong person.
No.
You're not wrong, James. This is a question from James. James, no, you're not. No, your wife is not wrong at all because she's. First of all, you don't need to still be having a female friend while you in a marriage.
Yeah,
your wife should be your best friend.
That's true.
I'm telling you, people think that's so cool now. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. And eventually your marriage ain't going to work if you're trying to have an opposite sex as a friend in the marriage. Mm-hmm. First and foremost, I don't care what you say. One of them like each other. It's going to happen. They could be butt ugly. It does not matter how they look. It is called a balance. It's called attraction to the opposite. And it will happen. That man going to like that woman. That woman going to like that man. It's going to happen. It is. So there is no need to try to justify you being friends with this young lady since college. She like you. Y'all might have something going on and you ain't telling nobody. Mm-hmm. But something
y'all
ain't
may
right.
have done something.
You may have been boyfriend and girlfriend. Something ain't right up over there. Y'all know what y'all doing wrong. They're trying like you brand new.
It's not designed for a man, especially when you're in a relationship. It's not designed to have a female friend when you have your wife or a male friend when you have your husband. Because again, like Heidi just said, things can and will happen.
It will.
So you
and I don't care.
Want
they
that.
say we
You don't
grew
want
up
that
together.
You don't want that spirit,
if you
that
think
energy
that's
in
okay,
your house. Well, let me finish. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't want that stuff around in your house.
No.
Having another person, because you could be sad one day and you go tell your best friend and she got the remedy for it. What's the remedy?
Yeah.
Something that your wife may not agree with.
Yeah, and vice versa. And another thing is, if you don't believe this is true, look at that movie, Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar with Sanaa Lathan. And another movie she played in Love and Basketball. What was it? Love and Basketball? What's the movie?
Baby, Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop.
No, the other one. It's called.
Out in Miami.
No, the girl when she was a little girl and Omar Epps played in the movie.
Oh, Sanaa Lathan in For the Love of Basketball. I don't know. It was a good movie. That's a good example. If y'all don't know what we're talking about,
we don't know, but
you know what I'm talking about.
Brown Sugar. Let's just stick with Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar.
No, it wasn't Brown Sugar.
No, Brown Sugar. She played in there too when she was friends with what's the guy name? I forgot the guy name. Tate. Tate Diggs. She was best friends with Tate Diggs when they grew up together. And when he grew up, and then she got married and he got married, and they still was feeling each other. Stop doing that.
I'm just feeling on you.
You can mess my shirt up. So the thing is this: it's not going to happen. That is proof that it's not going to happen.
Do it.
It's proof telling you that you're not. Yes, thank you, Shamika. Love and Basketball.
That's what it was. I did tell you that.
We did say Love and Basketball. Hey, isn't that the same show name? Well, you're getting old.
Yeah, you don't want that, man. I'm telling you, you don't want that. So again, there's no such thing as a man in a marriage or relationship having another best friend female. Nope.
It ain't gonna happen. I don't care what you say. It ain't gonna happen. Especially if you communicate every day with that person all the time. Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. No. Next question is from Daryl. This is from Daryl from Facebook.
No, you shouldn't even read that horse mess.
Is it okay for my... Oh, I'm sorry. This is from Carrie. Name switched, I'm sorry, from Carrie. It's okay for my husband to take a dump while I'm in the shower.
No, that's
Is
not
it okay for your husband to take a dump while you in the shower? Well, if you only got one bathroom and that toilet is not occupied,
don't get in the shower. Let him finish.
If she's in the shower, if she in the shower and he coming there saying I got a boo boo or I gotta take a dump, he gonna. I mean, if you got one bathroom, you gotta go in and use the bathroom.
Just stay in the shower until he gets finished.
Yeah, it's gonna stink in there.
Oh, yeah, you right. That's who is that fool? I'm sorry, but anyway.
Carrie. Okay. So next question.
We shouldn't be reading stuff like that. We ain't gonna answer no questions like that.
Okay.
You hear me?
Okay. Okay. So next question is from Anonymous. My coworker and I are good friends. While him and I be talking at work, it's always this rude guy coming to interrupt our conversation. I am 2 seconds from going off on this man. What should I do to keep him at bay?
Oh yeah, you just gonna
and keep my job.
You're gonna have to pull him to the side and ask him. And then it just may be his upbringing. He don't
rude.
He may not know how to come off and say, "Excuse me," especially if it's important. But if he just come and every time you're talking, and he just disrupts your conversation with someone, just pull him to the side. Hey man, or right then, hey man, you see me talking? You see me talking? Stop being disrespectful. So. Just or pull them to the side if you're not that type person to want to embarrass anyone. So
I would. That's something I would do too. Same thing.
Yeah.
Just you know.
You know, I had a problem like that at one time in one of my jobs that had a guy just walks up and they didn't even say excuse me. He just interrupted. And I told him, I said, listen, man. I guess I shouldn't say this. That's how black on black crime start, for being so disrespectful. Because that's the only thing we have is respectful, supposedly respect for yourself.
For ourselves, for our community, for each other.
When he disrupt that energy or just come and be disrespectful like that, and he was a younger guy, I just had to let him know, listen, man, don't disrespect, say excuse me or something. So
just rude, huh?
Rude, really rude. So
can't stand rude people. So, again, just try to talk to him. Like, pull him aside and say, listen, I appreciate you trying to come talk to me. But could you do me a favor and just try, if you see me conversing with someone, could you just allow yourself to just give myself some time and come to you? And if he say, yeah, okay, then that's cool. But if it's like numerous of times and it's just become to be like a redundant situation, then I guess that you're going to be like, you know what? I'm about to fight this dude. But it shouldn't go there.
No, don't fight him. You're going to lose your job. It shouldn't go there. Who is that? Marcus? Whatever the boy name is.
You shouldn't go there.
Hey, don't go there.
So, here's the next one. Anonymous. My wife takes forever to get ready for bed. She do so much to herself before she go to sleep. What could I tell her that would help her get in bed quick, so I could get me some before I go to sleep?
That sounds like you.
I do take a long time to get in bed.
Oh my God!
I think everyone take a listen. No, how many women take a long time to get in bed?
No, honey.
That's okay. Which
you be messing with these pillows.
I have a thing called the pillow system. I don't like nobody getting on my pillow. You can't lean on my pillow. You can't. If he try to put his hand beneath my pillow, I'm like, get your hand beneath my pillow. I have a pillow system. I sit up. I don't lay down.
Honey don't sleep like that. She
like
sits
this.
up like this, just like she's sitting like that. I'm like, what the? No.
I don't lay down like this. I sleep like this.
Yeah. Something's
all night
going
long.
on. Yeah.
I sleep sitting up.
That's why your feet be swelling.
No, they don't. What the hell? That ain't even possible.
Well, but I'm telling you, it take you too long to get in bed. I got to put lotion all on your body, and I help you sometimes, but when I'm like,
you got to beautify before you lay down. So while you sleep, all that beautification that you did, it is setting in.
Now I got to wash my face. Now I wash
my face before I get in the shower.
Yeah, so, brother, I understand. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. and just get
And
it.
if she wants some, she'll wake you up.
Yeah, she'll wake you up and get it in the morning. That's the best time for us anyway. Rising, when we rise up in the morning. What do you think, love?
I agree. I agree that if she takes so damn long, well, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. And tell her, say, listen, lady, I'm trying to get me something, but you're taking too long, so I'm going to go ahead and just...
I don't want to say that. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and finish what you were saying, love, Bo.
I was just going to say, if she takes too long, just go ahead and fall asleep. If she wants it, she'll wake up. Won't she?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next question is, anonymous, Facebook. I'm a married woman and I have a daughter that is 17 and her biological father is back in her life. He comes around when my husband isn't home sometimes to pick her up. However, while he's waiting for her to come downstairs, we get a chance to talk. It's been a year since he's been coming around the home. And that him and I get a chance to talk. I think I'm falling back in love with him again. What should I do?
Tell your husband.
Well, she don't want to tell her husband. She wants to stop doing what she's doing. If you're talking,
he'll make her stop.
If you're talking to your your baby father, and you developing feelings for him all over again, and you're married to someone else, it's going to cause problems because 9 times out of 10, he may be feeling something as well. So, if you're comfortable to share this news, obviously you two have discussed old feelings, what y'all been, things you may done before.
Now tell your husband, he'll stop it. He'll stop it right in the tracks. Mm-hmm.
Stop it just like that, huh?
Yeah.
So, again...
she needs her butt whooped.
Yeah.
So, listen, just stop it. Just tell your husband, he'll stop it.
Oh yeah, husband. I like my baby father. I can fall back in love with him again. Just you stop it. You cut it out. Don't try to go into a. Just say, listen, sorry to leading you on, or we got to cut this short. Just tell him to come over to pick up the child, or you gonna meet him somewhere, drop the child off. Make it convenient where he's not up in your space, waiting for anything. Let him be downstairs, or you go upstairs. I don't know, figure something out. You will have to figure something out. But you need to know that you're wrong.
That's true.
You're wrong.
So true.
Wrong.
But she can't help how she feels because it's just a feeling. So she can't help that. That's natural.
Yeah, she can't help it, but at the same time.
All right, let's get to the next one.
Next one is anonymous from this guy we had before. He said he's been before. Okay, I wrote in before about liking my cousin's wife. How she gives me hugs nighttime. That's really tight before I go to bed. Since then, her and I have been having sex when my cousin goes to bed. I feel guilty in the morning when my cousin and I chilling, drinking coffee. Any advice?
Wait a minute. Read that. Okay,
I wrote in before about liking my cousin's wife. Now she gives me hugs, nice tight hugs before I go to bed. Since then, her and I have been having sex when my cousin goes to bed. I feel guilty in the morning when my cousin and I chilling, drinking coffee. Any advice? Let's be still because it's more clear that way.
He's foul.
So you're first of all, I remember you wrote something before saying that you liking your cousin's wife. Now let me tell you this.
He's foul.
You are wrong. You must love bad karma because it's going to come get you.
It sure is. 7 times.
So now here you go. You done had sex with your cousin's wife when he going to bed. He going to wake up looking for her ass for not being in bed one night. And then when he do, what's going to happen is, if she's it's going to be an ugly sight.
My blood boiling right now.
That's going to be an ugly sight. I advise you to discontinue the relations in the bedroom with your cousin's wife. And when it's time to go to bed, when your cousin go to bed, you go to bed and close the door. You don't need to be out there talking into her while your cousin sleep. You don't need to be out there trying to get no nighttime hugs.
Wow, Lord. What the hell? Man, give me a call. Oh, that's messed up, love.
That's a no-no.
Oh, man, he trying to kill it. He's ready to go.
You're actually committing suicide.
Yeah, he is. What they call Russian roulette. That's what it is.
Because you're just thinking on my nerves. You're sitting there having relations with your cousin's wife while he's asleep. Obviously, he gave you a place to sleep in his place. So now it's time for you to go. Like Sakina said, it's time for you to go bye-bye.
Yeah, man. I can't even believe
you done serve your purpose.
You don't even know if your cousin listened to this. Man.
Yes, even though you are anonymous and you know better, you're going to have to get with it.
That's
You're going to have to discontinue your stay there so that they could be at peace, because
you just never know anybody.
You don't know who you don't know. You just don't know the situation will turn out. So to prevent,
he just don't know. What was I about to say?
He don't know what's going to happen. He'll get his behind toe up in that house, or either something will happen where he's tearing up his cousin, and that's causing
karma gonna get him.
Yeah, either way, something's going to happen.
Karma comes back much quicker now than it did back in the day.
It wastes no time.
Yeah.
No.
Man, I'm kind of upset with this guy. Man, who is this guy? Any guys on this thing?
He's anonymous, and obviously he know that somebody might be listening to him.
Wow. So, that's
sad.
That done brought a bad energy to my heart.
I know. Okay, so next question is from Kalisha. Kalisha from Instagram. Kalisha says, I am a BBW, big beautiful woman, and I'm 28. I love all my extra thickness. This guy I met at the club got my number, and he said I'm extra fine. He comes over to spend time with me, but he don't want to go nowhere with me. I asked him do he want to go to the movies or out to eat, and he always just say, let's watch Netflix or Hulu. Should I think he's embarrassed of me?
No, he just may like movies.
Well, maybe he's a homebody. Maybe you don't want to think the worst.
Yeah, he happy with you, so he just don't want to share you with the world. Don't look at it as an embarrassment. If he said he loves extra thickness,
and he met you, and he got your number at the club, then obviously he loved what he see, girlfriend.
Don't take it back.
Just maybe you're feeling insecure about yourself somewhere for you to say that.
He must be a little guy. Because the little guys like them,
so crazy.
I met this guy when I was in the Navy. This guy was a little bit smaller than me. And we was riding down the street. He said, ooh, you see that? And I turned around, and I said, what are you talking about? He turned the car around, and I was like, they about the size of Pintos. You know those cars?
Pintos back in the 70s.
And I was like, you like what you like, so... don't.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. So don't feel that he don't like you because he don't want to take you nowhere. Maybe he want to get to know you on that level before he don't know. Maybe he want to. I don't know.
Well, how long y'all been
take
together?
It negative.
BBW. What's her name? BBW.
Kalisha.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to get to know you on a comfort zone level where he's chilling with you. You're having a nice time.
Or he may be married.
That too. I don't want to put that. I don't want to put that seed in your head.
He may be a geographical bachelor, away from his family. He's doing a job somewhere, and he don't want to run into somebody that may know him and his wife. Again, this is all reality. So, and he just may need a place to lay his head. He don't want to spend no money at the hotel. Instead of being, he don't like to be alone.
Well, if he's on a job, then the job paid for.
But when you're on a job, you can save money by not getting a hotel.
Whatever the cost may be.
But he like you. He like you.
Hopefully he's not
married. Hopefully he's not married.
But whatever it is, he likes someone like you. Yes. And you should just take advantage of this moment. Embrace, just live in the moment, girl. Live in the moment.
Yeah.
Don't try to mess the moment up. Live in it. Be happy.
Yes, if it's going to bring joy to your life, let it bring
Live in it. Be happy. Be happy. So, you guys, that's the end of our Q&A.
Yeah, we about to go ahead and go to this club down here and smoke us some cigars.
We're going to Island Girls. Island Girls. Hold on, people always want to try to call me at the wrong time on here. It ain't... So we thank you all for tuning
Thanks
in
again.
for our. This thing be cutting off. Like we gotta come closer.
We gotta get closer. Well, we thank you guys for tuning in once again. Y'all see them?
Our live.
Look at them waves.
They can't see you.
Oh.
Thank you guys. Love your energy. Love your input.
So grateful.
If you guys want to have any questions, please do it a little bit earlier so that we could put it in there. Other than that, we thank you guys. Thank you, Sakina.
Thank you, Sakina. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next weekend. Is that right?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Good night.